Little face. Oh, he's a good dog. Good dog. Okay. Hi, Philip. Tell us about Cohasset.
Well, if you'll just sell one of your cottages in L.A., you can buy this town. You can become the mayor and the mayoress,
Yes.
and you can make the laws, and you can have some people flogged or whatever you feel like is appropriate.
Yeah. Tell us about the big mansion. That's beautiful.
This could be the Dawes estate. They need sell only one of their cottages. They have many.
Go back to your friends, guys. Look at the boats.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of lobster fishing here, isn't there?
There are. Of course, it's hard to get a lobster on a net, on a fishing pole, but people are working at it.
No. Tell them about the lobster. They have boxes in this way, the traps.
I'll bet people come by and I'll bet they give you some lobster, don't they?
Mm-hmm. That's a great dog.
You better go. That's your people. I guess you just gotta
Look at the water coming out. Can you get Go get the turkeys, by the way.
back here with you. I'll bet.
Ed, I think it's wonderful. Listen, there are so many buildings that you could buy for nothing and set up your practice. You wouldn't have a huge rent to pay. I mean, right, Philip?
What?
And there's even space in Wilbur's building, right? For his dental office?
Ed doesn't have to work. He's just going to go places and buy things.
You can shop for all of us.
Let's see, Matthew.
And listen.
No.
Now we're going.
Call up the newspaper and tell them you want it. And they say want what? You said you want it all. That's all. Let's see. Section.
I think it might be. Oh, it's filming.
Honey, that's it, honey. It makes you dizzy when you turn over. But I know a film editor that can help us probably.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, he can edit those for us.
We're at the Hancock Cemetery, and we're going to be looking for the Adams graveyard in a few minutes. And we hope we find Joseph N.
Down the street.
Okay.
And this is my Auntie Ann. She's here from California, so Massachusetts. She's doing our genealogy. So. Yeah. How are you?
I'm shooting a Woodward right now. Looks like they have underground things. It says General Woodward. I don't know. See, we're really more in Connecticut, I think. These graves are the Curtises.
Huh?
These graves are the Curtises. And they fit in there somewhere too. But these are in 1800s, so Curtis graves. I can't. Can you read this one that I'm focusing on now, honey?
What, in memory of Mr. Samuel Curtis, who died January 28, 1811.
And then Mrs. Curtis, right?
83 years, yes. In the memory of Mrs. Elizabeth Curtis, the wife of Samuel, who died April 6, 1815.
Okay. Ed, you're right in my picture. Adam Samuel Curtis, 1823. Where is he? These are the back. They gave birth to Abigail Adams. But we're not related to Abigail. Okay. Parker! We have Parker. We have Parker and Yukon. What? We're not related to them.
And Josiah Adams.
Yes. We're not related to him.
Josiah Adams.
But we're related to this Adams, which is a Josiah, I think. Also, there's a Curtis. Oh, over there. We're also related to Cranes. I'm filming now an underground burial place of Benjamin and John Crane.
We're related to the
Could be related to
Saunders?
that lady because she died too young to have children.
Well, tell me what those tombstones say, because you can't pick it up sometimes. What do they say, Ed?
Anne,
wife of William Sanders and eldest daughter of Dr.
Elijah
Saville.
Died April 2nd, 1826 at the age of 72 years. No mortal can reach the peaceful sleeper here. While
This is
angels
Elizabeth
watch,
Saunders.
soul repose.
Do you see the death?
Elizabeth Saunders.
See, this whole plot is all Saunders. William Saunders. We had a Hannah Saunders.
Yeah, this is their whole family. These are their children back here.
Yeah, let's go over there.
Are these are their parents? Can't figure it out.
1826, Susanna. This is 1822, Susanna Sanders. I don't know, that's what we're really looking for, but 1822 died, it looks like. So these are fairly recent for our... What is it? Read it out loud and it'll catch it.
Okay, W. Baxter and T. Crane's tomb. William Baxter died June 8th, 1829, age 61 years. Abigail, his wife, died July 4th, 1819, age 47 years. Thomas Crane died September 25th, 1818, age 48 years, and Sarah, his wife, died August 18th, 1824, at age 55.
How do I get that thing to open?
At the top. Don't jiggle it.
How do you open it, Ann?
Adam's birthplace that I'm photographing. I'm going to zoom in now. And John Quincy Adams' birthplace. This is in a nice little park here. And I guess you'd call it a log cabin. Beautiful. It's very small. This is the Adams House Historic Site. There's the front door, and looking at the formal gardens. And now we're walking through. Okay, I'm taking a picture of Michelle right now. Smile, Michelle.
I'm the reincarnate of John Adams.
Wayside Inn now, and I'm going to read this placard. Washington passed this place on his way to Cambridge to take command of the Patriot Army, June 1775, July. All right, now we're going to go up to the placard. This is the Wayside Inn, everybody. Longfellow's Wayside Inn. All right, and a second placard down here.
There's cars keep coming in there. There's cars in my picture.
Okay.
Would they play like Minnesota? Yeah, they always play that. How long does it take you? They go on huge trips. School there is yeah, the education factor is way more than
You guys want
I'm filming now at Randall's Ordinary, which is a delightful place in Connecticut, not too far from the town of Stonington, in which we just had a fabulous lunch of scallops.
Cooked over an open hearth.
That's right, they cook originally as they did in the early 1600s, and this place is the barn that I'm filming now.
That's new, but the original place was founded in what, 1680 something, and
Yeah.
it's been in operation ever since.
This is our waitress. Yeah, isn't she cute? And
Let's call
great
her
costume.
Genuine Pilgrim, right?
Genuine Pilgrim. Right, this is the dining entrance,
Look at the restaurant.
and this is the picnic area outside with cute little things all up and down the road.
And look out at that, pan that view and show and end on that old thing there.
There you go. Wonderful square nails, Ed points out. Original building, very old. Wonderful.
That's her.
See? I'm going along the side, following the road around. There we go. Isn't that great?
And we leave on this piece of equipment that once helped plow the land, now sits idle. And I looked at that as I was having lunch, out this beautiful view out the window to across this piece of equipment and out the street. A wonderful, enjoyable place to have lunch.
Make sure it's filming.
Okay?
You know, wait, honey. You know what? Filming in Clinton, Connecticut. It's a little town off of 95. We've just stayed the night in the Griswold Inn, which was fun and interesting. And as I pan the cemetery at Clinton, it's very old tombstones. And I'm looking for Margaret Hicks, who I do have on record as having died in Clinton in 1670. And as I come around here, as we look over this cemetery, And there he is, my husband. And as I come out here in front, these very old tombstones. There is a monument that has been made by a family, and this is my relative, and I don't believe that he's here in Clinton because I wasn't really looking for him, but it says, in memory of Edward Griswold, 1607 to 1690, and his wife Margaret, who died 1670, settled at Windsor, 1639, founder at Killingworth, 1663, first deputy to General Court, first deacon of the First Church. This was erected by the Griswold Family Association. And right next to him, this wonderful old piece says MG, which was no doubt Margaret Griswold, 1670. And I don't know if the camera will catch it, or the printing. Let me see if I can get this printing down here for you. So it's kind of interesting. There is a, and I rather imagine it's not directly related, but this is Samuel Griswold, 1732, age 58 years. And this is a daughter, a wife of Sam Griswold, I think. Or it says died December 1726. And then over here, it says, here lieth the deacon Griswold, he deceased. 1717, age about 87. To anyone I really know, but I'm taking these pictures because it's so typical of these old cemeteries and the incredible age of these tombstones and these families. It's just beautiful, you know, that the wonderful trees and the autumn leaves, the cold winds. It's lovely. All right, we are now at the cemetery at Yale University, and I'm taking a panning shot of the cemetery itself. It seems that originally the three churches downtown, and that in New Haven, and the very near Yale University, and the three churches, the bodies are there, but these are the tombstones, and they're lined up against this wall, so we'll be looking for some of our family names. These are the tombstones all lined up. And though this is we did find one Bradley. What does it say? It says a John Bradley. When did he die, honey?
It doesn't. 1747 at the age of 73.
Stones as they're lined up along the wall.
Who else are you looking for? Say.
Anne Bradley. Honey.
Anne Bradley, wife of what Bradley, who died January 26, 1739, in his 40th year of her age.
In a 40th year of her age.
So she must have been born then in 1699.
Okay, that's enough.
Or 97. Tombstones are all Bradleys.
They're alphabetical. These are real old. I mean, these are
This is a Deacon Bradley, and he was buried when, honey?
He died October.
Yes, go ahead. What year?
October, it looks like October 07, 1917.
Murray. The Murray should be very interesting.
Here's one that and this is so old.
Oh, oh no. Here's an Anne Bradley, but she died in Madison.
Look at the age of that one. Look. See, these are the oldest ones. See, those slate ones are the oldest ones.
Here's Abigail Bradley, see.
But see, those are 1730. See? Now look at this. What is the name of this? Bradley. November 2nd, 1723, at age 44.
1713.
Well, it's the slate ones are the old ones, honey. These slate ones. Wife of Deacon
Averett. He's got these tombstones after.
See all that? Look. See, look, 1740.
Oh, the grave of Anne Mary, A-N-N by the way, Mary Mansfield, wife of Moses Mansfield, who died 1742, age 33 years. Ebenezer Mansfield, and he died 1745 at 73 years. And the problem is you can't read them too well. One is Ebenezer, and I don't know what that is.
And Mrs.
Joseph
Potter.
Potter. And here's Joseph Ruggles. Oh dear. We have a lot of Ruggles. What is he doing here? Shooting in a cemetery. And this cemetery is in Milford, Connecticut. And I want to say, by the way, that we did correct one thing. We found out that Margaret Hicks had married the Griswolds, so that the tombstone that said M.G. was Margaret Hicks. And that was 1670 in Clinton that she died. Now we're looking for Josiah and John, or John Wheeler, and also Thomas Wheeler, who died in 1672, and Joan Bryan, who died in 1673. Also her father, Thomas Bryan, and Samuel Munn, 1654. To give people an idea that how the air or acid rain or whatever has destroyed the markings on most of these tombstones. So if we were to find any of my relatives, it would be very unusual, because I don't think we could probably read their tombstones. Now with a camera, and this is a Nathan Bryan, who died 1766, and a John Bryan, and next to it his wife. What I'm looking for is a Thomas Bryan, who was the father of Joan Bryan, who married Thomas Wheeler. This, in this case, is Joseph Bryan, died in 1742. Of course, the one I'm looking for, let's see, would have died much later. I mean, much earlier. Possibly
1645 was the first burial in this cemetery.
1645.
1645.
Oh.
It says back there, those two.
Well, 1672 and 1673. There should be a Wheeler Jr. who died April the 18th, in the 21st year of his life in 1704. These are the only Wheelers that we have been able to find in this cemetery in Milford. Here's another Wheeler. This is a William Wheeler who died 1705, November the 12th, and here's a Ruth Wheeler, died 1705. And this is a Wheeler, it's a Samuel Wheeler, and barely can make out, I can't make out his death year, but there's a 7 in it, so maybe 17 something. And this is Rebecca Wheeler, who died 17. Good morning. This is we're taking a picture of a home tour that South Pasadena is doing, and we're very fortunate because this house was where our father was raised and my grandmother had built. And we're walking up the driveway now. Is my husband, Ed, at the door, and he's talking to Bernard. And Bernard is the present owner. Bernard, do you want to say hello to my sister and to the...
Indeed, I would like to say hello to your sister and hope that she could visit down sometime, or that you could bring her over, or we could have lunch or something like that.
That's very nice. Yeah. Say hi, Ed.
Hi. It's really a treat to be here talking with Bernard about he's going to be at a church service today, officiating at a church that he's working on, and we're explaining that. And it's...
Honey, did you tell Bernard how many times we come by this house? Did you? Do you tell him?
No, I didn't.
Tell him.
When we come over here for breakfast frequently.
We go to...
And has me drive by the house if you ever see us there. Yeah, check us.
Yeah, I love this house.
Indeed, we do. Of course, anybody that lives here loves it. And,
It was Ohio Station developing this for 2 years. This was the early 60s.
This is the cornerstone. It was found in the back and actually for a while was buried. And there it is. Seems that the house was built in 1907 or 1909. There's not real sure. But and we don't know who built the house. But it's part of a larger tract of homes in South Pasadena. It was plastered at one time because originally it was dark brown shingles. So now we're walking up the stairs, and they've done such a beautiful job. The people that have lived here, her family were missionaries, and she was raised in China. So okay, we're coming in the living room now. One of the things that makes this house unique is the wonderful windows, even in that time. See? And this is lovely front door. This is really craftsman style, and the open area, open doorways have the folding pocket doors, and it's all open. Well, the nice thing is, say hi, Eunice, to Sally. Eunice, Say hi to Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Tell her what you think about being in the house.
It's beautiful.
Say hi, Warren.